Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Casual Report. We apologise. I'm a bit late because Jam doesn't know how to use his computer. You're muted. Hang on. Say it again.
Because Discord.
Yeah, so you wonder why there's an arrow here and Jam's cut out funny. And you can probably see I think you can see my head in Jam's.
No, it looks fine on mine. Oh, yeah, I can see.
You can see a bit of me. I can't make it look decently proportioned without having a bit of my, because I don't know how to do it on this Facebook thing where we're just in boxes separately. Oh, is it that? No, it's not that. It's not that either. We'll wing it, mate. Like this. This is what it's all you're getting. Welcome to the show, everybody. Turn Jam. Oh, Jam.
Yeah, turn me up.
Try now.
I'll put my microphone.
Yeah, that might help. Jam's alright.
Like,
yeah, okay, that'll do.
Anyway.
I can hear you a bit better as well. Yeah, we're a bit late. I'm just going to blame Jam because it's just Jam's fault, to be honest.
Blame. Am I the owner or CEO of Discord?
Yes, you are. And it irritates me.
It'd be an if I was.
But Jam, it's been a while. Saturday, I think it was. How have you been?
Saturday?
Oh yeah, remember I saw you on Saturday. Yeah, remember?
Yeah, I've just been chilling. Uncharted in.
Are you winning yet on Uncharted or?
I finished it on crushing mode. I've got all the do this, do that, kill 20 people from a rope kind of thing trophies, and now I'm 3 hours into the speed run.
The speed run.
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking the sound of that.
3 hours in, and I'm on chapter 11. There's 20 chapters.
Okay, and how much is the speed run?
What do you mean? I've got to do it less than 6.
My nan could do it in 4.5, mate.
Tell us, come around and do it.
NS is it? Oh, NS. Again, you're having a good time. I assume you are.
Yes. Be happy. I mean, I'm not a fan. I like watching people speedrun games because it's like amazing how their brain works and how they remember this, that, the other, what to do. Like, but it's fine. I'll do like Mario as quick as I can, but I'm not a fan of spending 6 hours doing Uncharted.
Why?
I don't know. I've just done the game. I've just finished it on crushing mode. I'm like, oh, relief. And then it's like, okay, I've got to do the whole game again, but super quick.
Yeah, just skip all the cutscenes and just fucking
skip all the cutscenes.
Straight through,
super easy mode and auto aim.
I can appreciate that all day long.
But then again, I've got to do the puzzles and stuff, and remember the routes and things like that. So
yeah, but you remember all that shit, right?
Yeah,
cool.
If not, I just pause it and then go on YouTube, so it saves me time. Because if I fail to do it in 6 hours and I get like 6 hours and 5 minutes, I'll cry because I have to start another 6 hour run. Can't bother with that.
I can appreciate that as well. So you've been playing Uncharted. Have you been playing anything else?
No. Oh no, It Takes Two. Me and G played the other day.
Have you finished it? How far are you?
We got to that part.
That part. I know exactly what point you mean because Laura messaged me the other day. She's like, "I'm playing It Takes Two, and I didn't realise it was a game with the elephant." And I was like,
"Yeah, sad. It's brutal."
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I mean that bit made me feel a bit uncomfortable, but the game itself is beautifully made. You know what I mean?
It is a very good game. Yeah.
Yeah. So how far about halfway do you reckon? Something like that. If you just at the elephant-ish, I think.
Is that halfway? Yeah.
Halfway,
maybe.
2/3, something like that. You've not done the dungeon bit yet, have you? The top down.
Yeah.
Have you done a bit? Okay, you've been a bit further than that then.
Yeah.
That bit's really cool.
Yeah, we've just
I appreciate
more
that.
of an open world bit. We had to climb this massive tower.
Yeah.
Thinking it was story mode. We got a trophy for getting to the top. It's called Hell Tower, and apparently we didn't have to climb it.
You do what you need to do. Why are you not good on this?
Chopped his other finger off, probably.
Probably. But we're not even making baby back ribs, mate. Mate, let's fucking go, NS. Dicks out for NS. Let's go.
Beautiful. NS, can we come?
Yeah.
We'll sit on another table.
We'll sit on another table fucking cheering you on, mate. Put us on another table say, wait, don't move that phone, mate.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I hope you're excited about this day, NS, because we're all hyped for you, mate.
I am.
Yeah, I'll all goes well. But Jam, watched anything or?
Finished Book of Boba Fett.
How was that, mate?
Last time. It's good.
Yeah, you ready for Obi-Wan? May 25th,
Can't wait.
24th.
I can't wait.
Yeah, we're good.
Mate, Ewan McGregor is my boy. He's a really good Obi-Wan Kenobi. I adore Alec Guinness. Don't get me wrong, and he's the man. And he's Alec Guinness didn't like playing Obi-Wan.
That's what I'm saying. Neither did Harrison Ford. He didn't give two fucks, mate.
He didn't play Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I know he didn't like the films. The cast didn't like the films, which is funny. Mark Hamill did, to be fair. I'm sure Carrie Fisher did. But I mean, like Alec Guinness was the smartest thing he ever did, right? And I'm not sure if it's true. I'm sure it is. But he was like, don't pay me. Just give me a certain percentage of the sales. Fuck.
Yep.
Okay.
He was wedged.
I'm like, that is genius,
he thought he was going to fail. He thought he'd get more money from that, which he did.
Yeah, to be fair, he did.
His family probably still are.
They're still raking that in. I wonder if they got any wedge from the deal, from the sale to George Lucas. He probably did, didn't they?
Probably.
It was 2% of 4 billion.
A lot.
Lodge, mate. You know what I mean? It was about 2-3%, wasn't it? Something like that. It wasn't. Yeah. He knows, mate. But Jam, if I may.
Yes.
Before I go on, right. You may notice behind me is slightly different, right?
It is. I've actually just noticed.
There's a new bookshelf here. £20. 20 notes from IKEA.
That was 20 quid.
20 quid. It's 5 shelf, about nay big. 5 shelf, or yeah, whatever, Sam. It has made so much more room on this other one. I'm not sure if you can see it. You can't see it probably because it's dark, but it's spread out a bit more, and it looks a bit nicer.
You can display your games a bit more.
Yeah, and I've got all the case games that are here, and all the special editions and figures and books and shit are on this one. And the Metroid poster keeps falling off because the things it's too. I got the double-sided Velcro-y thing, but it's not happening. So I'm having to.
I've got 2 of them. I got the Velcro things.
Yeah, I think the frame's too heavy, so we're doing that. Landlord don't give a fuck.
It pure brick wall?
There's only one way to find out.
It's smack nails into it.
Mate. Yeah, so landlord don't give a fuck as long as we don't wreck the place. He said you can do what you want, but don't wreck the place. I'm like, okay, just, a bit of filler, mate. Do you know what I mean? A bit of that pay shit. Anyway, so for the show, I've started if you can't see most of the time, but it's nice. It's a nice background effect on this TV here. However, Jam.
So it is Paper Mario.
Listen to me now. I found that in my GameCube games.
I need to just. The video I was watching just before, when I sent you a link to it, she picked that up.
Yeah, I swear to God, I traded that in. That was one of my trade-ins when I was younger. I swear to God, it was.
£125 game.
Yeah. I didn't pay on it. Obviously, they won't come out, but it was.
Buzzing.
Yeah, I swore to God I traded that in. And I'm looking on my shelf, what should I put on? I put it back, I was like, hang on a minute. So I got the Japanese version. The Japanese version is nowhere near as much as this one. But I'm like, okay. It is a dope-ass video game. I'm very happy. The light sort of, you can't really tell, but Paper Mario, 1000 Year Door, one of the greatest games of all time, is on the screen. However, we played a bit of the Mon. I don't have much time to play video games over the weekend and that because I was working Saturday and out and about. Gallivanting, found some Wii games. I found my Wii games I misplaced, which I'm happy about.
Good.
I found some that, and then I found 360 games and a few PS3 games and all that, so I'm very happy right now. Yeah, so I've been playing a bit of the Mon. I'm on the last Noble. People will know what that means. I'm just chilling. It's like, again, the loop is fantastic. Just going out catching the Mons never felt so good. That's what she said. Do you know what I'm saying? And I watched King's Man last night. The King's Man.
Oh yeah, any good?
It is, yeah. Again, it's the first one's such a stellar hit, and it was out of nowhere, and it was just. It seemed to be out of nowhere. I'm sure it wasn't, but I mean, the first one's I love the first one like a lot. It's one of my put it on. It's sick. Again, it's trying to take that high again without Colin Firth and Taron Egerton in it. It doesn't feel like Kingsman, but I mean, it's still got that slick kind of shooting that Matthew Vaughn does with his films.
The initial plan was to make Kingsman 3.
Yeah, I think that's next.
Yeah, Taron Egerton and was busy doing Rocket Man, I think.
Yeah, he was busy, man. And do you know Rhys Ifans is in this film?
Was he?
Yeah, he plays Rasputin.
That's it.
He's fantastic. I didn't know it was
World War One, isn't it?
Yeah, 1900. It's just before World War One. I think it's 1901ish.
Right.
But Kitchener's in it as well. Charles Dance. I'm sure you know those. And
it's from the Ali G film.
Is he an LG?
Yeah.
No way. The more you know, mate. But I mean, it's a good watch. It's well shot. Shola is in it. He's the Duke of Oxford's friend thingy. What's his name? Voldemort. What's his name?
Oh, Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah, he's in it. He plays Duke of Oxford. And it's like, the boy who lived has come to die. I should have played Voldemort. You know what I mean? Piece of piss. Piece of piss, lads. Cut my nose off. Boy who lives come to die. Done. It's in a bit. Where's me check, fucking JK, you little knobhead?
Where's your check?
Where's me wedge? Mate, yo. But I mean, it's a good watch. So it's on Disney Plus if you're that inclined.
No, I will watch it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think it's better than the second one. The second one was a bit... I mean, it's good. But, you know, and then, like, the sort of nods it does to the first two films throughout The King's Man, it's like, oh, buzzing. But I don't think you need to watch the first two if you haven't already to be able to enjoy this one. But, yeah, that's all. Wait, why have you flipped upside down?
Because I'm turning my camera around, don't worry.
You can set it upside down if you want.
It's because it's on my phone, so I'm just going to stick it on charge and the charge.
Right, you do what you need to do. We'll fucking sit here all day.
Oh, I thought I need to turn it off then.
Yeah, while you're arsing about with that, shall we crack on?
Arsing is finished-ish. I just need to make it straight. Kind of.
Right.
You can carry on. I'm listening.
I was going to say, we got scores on the doors, mate. Are you ready? First up, Mr. PlayStation. Never played this one, but Mr. PlayStation. Glad you're on, mate. Appreciate it. Horizon Forbidden West reviews dropped yesterday. The big kerfuffle online, because I'll tell you why in a minute. But do you know what it got?
No, actually.
No, you got 100 reviews. What are you saying?
I don't know, 85, 90.
89 is what it's sitting on.
Right.
Now,
it was in the ballpark.
Yeah, in the ballpark is fine, mate. However, there it is. Oh, I'm fucking scrolling the wrong one. There it is, 89. Do you know what I mean? So we're going to read some of these. Now, one has kicked up a kerfuffle online, if you will. Now, we've read a few of this gentleman's reviews out before on the show, and they've not been positive.
Does he just not like anything?
And this is what I mean. It might be. It could be Andrew. Survivor. Do you remember me? I've read this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he upset a lot of people. A lot of people who were defending this game they've never played. I'm gonna just clarify that. So, Survivor. I'll read that one first because that's the kerfuffle one. It says, Horizon Forbidden West is a game of contrasts. A game about robot dinosaurs where you spend far too much time fighting robot meerkats and boars instead of, for some reason, one with brilliant voice acting that you begin to hate because some other characters won't show up, where the side quests are great but they're so simple as to feel pointless, where the combat features a complex balance between elemental strengths and weaknesses, but you can ignore all that via a rain of explosive spearheads. Now, unfortunately, Jam, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, right?
Unfortunately.
And this gentleman seems to be getting a lot of vitriol, I'm going to say, for voicing, for just, reviewed a game. Not that everyone seems on it. So it happens to all of us, right? Mm-hmm. Grand Theft Auto 5, for example, is what, 90-odd rated game, I think? Something like that. I'm not going to look it up.
For us, it's not.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm like, okay, it's fine. The controls feel a bit clunky and... you know what I mean? It's just a bit... it's for me, it's middle of the road. I could go on Batman 5. I'm sure that's one you feel the same as me, where it's not as, don't worry about it. It's a 7 out of 10, which is a good score, right? So at school, it's a passing grade, 70 out of 100. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
Just about, but it's a passing grade apparently. And there's a few others, but I'm going to read a few glowing reviews just to iron it out, mate. So a 90, do you want a 90 or 100?
Oh,
there's a lot of both, by the way.
There's no such thing as perfect, but go on.
I'll go. Yeah, VGC. No, I can't read that one. I'll tell you why in a second. Gaming trend 100 on the Metacritic scale. I'm not sure if they do the 5 point, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or out of 10 or whatever. I'm not sure. But they say it's not just that Horizon Forbidden West is bigger, it's better. Guerrilla had already crafted an incredible title in Zero Dawn. Jam.
What?
Why don't you play Zero Dawn?
I'll have to try again.
Can you just do that for me, Mr. PlayStation? You're letting the side down here, mate. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, moving on. But they've graduated into building an immaculate one in Forbidden West. The foliage does look nice, to be fair.
The foliage
does look nice. And even the water, we're getting back to Super Mario Sunshine levels of water detail, which I quite appreciate. Do you know what I mean?
It hasn't been topped yet, though.
No, I don't think it has. Its strengths are taken to new heights, turned to being the best they can be, and what were once weaknesses transform into pillars the series can build on. Besides a few minor technical issues, Jam, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still
I'll carry on. Minor technical issues. Horizon Forbidden West is the perfect example of what you want to. Mate, the fucking flashing thing's putting me off, mate. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm trying to.
Mate, I'll carry on.
Any second now.
Okay, no worries. Horizon Forbidden West is the perfect example of what you want a sequel to. An already great game to be, and it's certainly a challenger for best game of 2022, given it's only February and there's been about 3 releases. I did that last bit because I'm a sarcastic prick, but you know what I mean.
Still Elden Ring and stuff like that.
Exactly. Jam, why you mentioned Elden Ring? Did you have a nice Valentine's Day? Did you do anything special with your lovely wife?
No.
Why?
Played Uncharted, you know what I mean?
You're such a romantic, mate. I don't know how. She's so lucky, mate.
She's so lucky.
No, we just watched Kingsman and had that fucking bitch in Sainsbury's fucking some fried chicken thing. And she pre-ordered Elden Ring for me on PS5, so I'm very happy about that.
I know.
Very happy. I was going to get it on PC, so it is what it is. Because PC is like £10 cheaper, but you know. Get that DualSense out, mate.
I had a hand in.
I thought you did. But it is what it is, mate. Can't wait. Buzzing. Horizon Forbidden West. Are you going to get it?
If I play what's it again and like it, then yes.
Can I rephrase the question?
What?
Are you going to get it for 70 quid?
No.
I'm not either. But however, added on to that, there is a Horizon Forbidden West Lego set that's been officially revealed. Have you seen it?
I saw that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put it on screen for everybody now. Mate, that's pretty cool, right? It's expensive. It's $80 and roughly about 120 Australia.
That's not because it's Horizon. That's because it's Lego.
Because it's probably because it's a bit of both. But yeah, I agree. The set will include 1,222 pieces when it releases May 22nd. Damn. Jam.
What?
Damn.
I mean, Lego's really cool. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, there's the Sonic set. I'm not sure if that's out yet, and there's the Mario stuff, which is trickled out. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is. But that's Horizon. But John, moving on to number 2. This one hasn't got. Okay, I'll give you a clue. This one hasn't got a Metacritic score because there's only 2 reviews that have been submitted yet.
Okay.
So
are these user reviews?
No, there's genuine VGC and Nintendo Life reviews.
Okay.
I can tell you the average because I'm dead good at maths. 75 is the average, and it is Sol Cresta. So that Platinum Games.
So one was 50%, one was 100%.
One was 80, one was 70. I assume the average is 75.
Oh, you meet in the middle, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Are you interested in that game?
Yes.
Crazy, man. So I'm just gonna Obviously, for people that aren't aware, there's not even a trailer on this site. I'm going to cry. Wait there a second. I'll get some footage up. Now, I'm about this game. This is a VGC's review. Turn the sound off there. Sorry, that was Cyberpunk. Booting off. Right. Right, hang on. Right, trailer watch. Are you ready? As you can see, very old school. Another game in the Cresta series. I already played the Cresta series at Arcade Club. I played a Moon Cresta, I think. I think that's the first one. But this is, apparently it's the 8th game in the series. Have you played any of them?
I've not played any of them.
No, man. But yeah, this is, right, I could play this shit all day. And there's online leaderboards and there's fucking shit, that's the wrong one, sorry.
When's it out?
Friday or next week. It's February, I can't remember when, sorry. I should know, shouldn't I? Hang on.
Within the next 2 weeks.
6 days, 3 hours, 54 minutes. So next Tuesday, it's out. I'm about that, mate. Soul Cresta is a sequel to 1980 arcade game Moon Cresta and its successor Terra Cresta.
Yeah, I've not played any of them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so VGC give it an 80, which is 4 out of 5. They give it 4 out of 5. Nintendo Life give it a 7 out of 10. So for anyone who's still... I'll start again. For anyone who's still just dabbling with the genre, there are a slew of genuine retro shoot-em-ups, many of which have been published on the Switch by Hamster itself, which serve as perfectly fine entries at a point a fraction of the cost. For those who already adore shooters, however, the sort of people who call themselves shmups, Soul Crest is a fantastic entry that won't leave you disappointed. It's the site on
Picture yourself.
This. If you go to free pick down here, I changed it a bit, but it's all there. Chaos Swifty, it's all there. Don't you worry.
Get Swifty.
Get Swifty, mate. But yeah, I mean, it's only 2 reviews.
I can't imagine it being a super popular game.
Yeah, thank you for the follow, Swifty. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, I mean, it's one of them. It's not going to get played a lot, but I'm all about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All about it. But just a few more. I always call these non-gamey bits, but to do with video games, but not video games. You know what I'm saying?
But your light's gone off. Something's gone off in your room.
Why?
Oh no, it just got darker. Was it me?
No, I changed the.
Oh, you went from a
white website to a.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Are you good? Are you good?
Yeah.
Mate. So, question. I'll take this one.
Is it Lord of the Rings?
No, I mean, I'll take that one as well. But I was going to start with Bioshock. Now, Bioshock. I jumped on Twitter as I finished work, as I do. Swifty, keep it real, mate. We're living the dream. I jumped on Twitter, as I tend to do a lot. When I finish work, I'm just chilling. Netflix Geeks tweeted, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, what are they on about now? And picture of Big Daddy, Jam. The Big Daddy is the.
I know Big Daddy.
Okay, no problem.
Played PlayStation All Stars, didn't I?
Yeah, fucking hell, I forgot. But yeah, that in like, Bioshock logo in what probably more than likely, definitely Rapture. Says we all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. Jam. That is an Andrew Ryan quote from Bioshock 1. And Netflix plus Bioshock. Would you kindly stay tuned? You played Bioshock 1, right?
Yes.
Do you know what you kindly... Do you get the... Doesn't matter.
Don't get the what?
Doesn't matter. Don't you worry. So I'm going to put it on the screen for everybody because I'm a cool guy. So it's there for everybody. And they continue to say Netflix, 2K and Take...
Ryan,
Imagine. Yeah, Ryan knows everything. I'm buzzing. Netflix, 2K, and Take-Two Interactive are partnering to produce a film adaptation of the renowned video game franchise Bioshock. Now, Jam. It says film, it doesn't say anime, right? Which...
I also forgot to say... Sorry. Never mind, carry on with this part first.
I'll be 2 minutes. I don't know how I feel about it. There's no director attached to it. There's no writers yet. There's no... I feel like they just sort of put this deal together and just gone quick. Tell everyone quick.
They want to make a film. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Eventually, one day.
Yeah, it's like we're making a film. Soon a bit like there's a new game on the horizon that's definitely Del Toro.
That would be a sick actual match. Del Toro for doing Bioshock would be perfect.
I agree, Brian. If it's not Del Toro, I don't want it. There you go. That pretty much sums it up. But I mean, it's not even a writer or anything. It's not even a script yet. I assume they're going to go to Rapture because that's where the promo art is. If they're going to go into Columbia, who knows? I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope. I don't even know if the cast. Just cast as Andrew Ryan, like top of my head. Charles Dance.
Crap.
I've got him on my head because of Kingsman. Charles Dance. Bioshock was a great game. Thank you, Swifty. You can come again, Swifty, mate. You know what I mean? Jam.
Yeah.
A Del Toro Bioshock film, would that entice you?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Rapture, not Columbia. If it's Del Toro, it's got to be in Rapture, I think. Columbia is the one in the sky, Jam, in Bioshock Infinite.
The one under the water. Yeah, I know.
Rapture's under the water, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Buzzing. Everyone go and watch... Mate, Swifty, right. Somebody email Netflix, right, we've got a perfect cast person. Swifty's in the house.
We're now developing their film.
Yeah, and it's got to have... is it Dean Martin?
2K on Netflix to hire us.
Is it Dean Martin's Under the Sea, Jam? Who sings the song?
Sebastian.
No, it's not.
Little Mermaid.
No,
Am I not wrong?
I mean, that is the song that come up, but that is not what I was looking for. Is it Dean Martin, isn't it? No, it's not. It's...
Do you mean Beyond the Sea?
Of course I do. Of course I see. Bobby Darin. Fucking Bobby Darin. Of course it is. Matt the Knife and all that shit. I love Swing, by the way. Something you don't know about me, I think. Love Swing. I don't know who sung Beyond the Sea, but I love Swing. You need that song in the trailer, right? I'm not watching it. It's got to have Del Toro Beyond the Sea in the trailer, as I'm not watching it. Jam, what were you saying? Sorry.
It's in relation to movie films.
Okay. Game films. Uncharted.
I saw Uncharted.
Why didn't you tell me that when I asked you what you've been up to?
Exactly. Yeah, no, I forgot.
You forgot because it was shite.
See, it's good as an action film.
Right.
It's pretty good as an action film. Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg, they're pretty good as Drake and Sully. And this is pre Sully being older and having a moustache, and this is pre-Drake having his iconic gun holsters and stuff like that, which he does get in the film. Spoiler it
for us, mate. Jesus Christ, come on.
It's just that, the action's good, the story's all right, it's pretty good, but the enemies, the villains are just shit.
Yeah.
It's like
bit like the games, then.
How dare you? How dare you? But I know most people are slating it, which fair enough. Everyone, their opinion. If you enjoy it.
Yeah, to each your own. You know what I mean?
To be fair, I watched it and I didn't get any. Oh, he's Spider-Man from watching that.
Right.
So
that's a question I have for you. Did you feel like you're watching?
No.
Peter Parker as David Drake, or do you feel like it's...
Tom Holland's got range. He can act.
Okay, cool. But I'm glad to that.
It was just the weak, bad guys and things like that, and the side of Sully that you don't ever see in the games.
Right.
But he changes. This is pre Uncharted 1, by the way.
It's pre Uncharted 1, but it's got all the high notes of the 4 games.
But it's got the
you know what I'm saying?
It's Uncharted 3 and things like that. The mid-credit scene.
Oh, of course there is.
Again, it's no spoiler because it's in the trailer.
Yeah.
Is them setting up Uncharted 1. The game.
Right, so if I may, sorry. You watch a film based on the video game, but set before the first video game, but they hit all the high notes of, because you fall out the plane like you're doing 3, you go to the pirate ship like you're doing 4, I think.
Yeah. But
that's before the first one.
The pirate ship thing is The scenery is very similar to 4,
but it's not
the
4.
Story is nothing the same.
Right. Okay.
The story in the game is far more in depth and better than the film. But I can understand them squeezing a 15-hour game into 2 hours is a bit harder to do.
Yeah. Is it better than? Is it the best video game movie you've ever seen in your life? Or is it still Mortal Kombat for some reason?
Mortal Kombat's amazing.
Just be quiet. So would you?
This is it. I don't. People aren't going to be rushing out. I was going to say people aren't going to be rushing or begging for a second one. But I think it'd be.
But they'll make a second one.
If it was on TV, I'd watch it. I probably will buy it on Blu-ray, or if it goes on streaming sites, I will watch it. It's fine as a film. It's fine. So... It's good if you just like the action and sequences. Like people that don't know anything about Uncharted, they will go into it and probably like it more
than you because you're an Uncharted expert.
Because I mean, there's some things that are wrong in it which really annoy me.
Okay, well, is that going to be spoilery or
not really? So
okay.
I'm gonna say something that might spoil the games if anyone cares.
Right. So Ryan, play the games first.
Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
The game. You play levels as young Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
Shock! He looks like Tom Holland. Believe it.
To be fair, because I was a bit off on Drake, Tom Holland as Drake, but when you said, "Oh, he looks like young Nathan Drake," I was like, "It actually does."
He does.
That's like the third one as well. When you do that bit in wherever it is. Yeah, well, you're right there.
So Nathan and his brother Sam escape their orphanage.
Who plays Sam? I can't remember. Or is it not in it?
In the film,
yeah,
he's very briefly.
Okay, so no one big then, no one we know.
So in the game,
NS could play Drake, by the way.
Of the fourth one, so they escape this orphanage, but they need new identities.
In the game.
And then Sam, the brother, goes, because they're all interested in Francis Drake and stuff like that. He goes, "That's it. We need new identities, new names, start a new life for ourselves. We're now Drakes because Francis Drake had something with family." He goes, "You're Nathan Drake. I'm Sam Drake now."
That's it.
In the game, it's you're descendants of Nathan Drake. But in the first game,
yeah,
I think they were descendants of Nathan Drake, but they disproved it in the first game. Not Nathan Drake disproved his own lineage to Nathan Drake as Francis Drake.
Right. Okay.
So they got that wrong.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, so to a passing Uncharted fan,
you probably enjoy it.
I would, because funny. I'm going to tell you this now. Beard Lewis.
Yeah.
He was messaging me about it. He said, "Oh, I don't know," and then his beautiful wife was like, "Oh, they're watching the trailer," and she just went, "That looks shit." I was like, "Oh, fair enough, whatever." Yeah. To be fair though, but Jam.
I'm glad you didn't, Brian, because then I haven't spoiled anything if you ever played the games.
Booyah, Jam.
I do highly recommend the games because they're awesome.
They are good.
Or watch the film first, so it's less disappointing.
Yeah, to be fair. Jam.
Yes.
Moving on, if I may.
How dare you?
How dare I? We'll be the Uncharted report and just sit here for like 4 hours just discussing shocks. Mate, quick one. I know you don't care. 2 things you're not really fond of, really. It's Lord of the Rings and anime.
Still haven't seen the trailer for it.
I don't think there is a trailer for it.
I thought you meant Lord Rings of Power.
Oh, no. There's a trailer for that. Have you seen the trailer? No, you've not seen it, no. In a minute. But quickly, I feel like Lord of the Rings is going to get Star Wars'd. By what I mean by that, Marvel MCU. I don't mean disrespectful. I'm saying it's going to get run into the fucking ground because we've got the Rings of Power. NS talking shit, mate. Ryan's going to boot you in the head, by the way, NS. But anyway, the Rings of Power, the Amazon TV show, that's all coming out.
Ryan.
To be fair, yeah, no, I I'm not saying it's bad, Ryan. I'm just saying they're going to run this bitch into the ground, and I don't.
Yeah,
I don't fucking
look
blame
at what Disney's doing to Star Wars.
Yeah,
We would
Star
have
Wars,
sliced
Marvel,
that pie.
all that shit. Money, Prince money.
I mean, to be fair, they're not running it into the ground. They're just kind of
I mean, it's more.
with it. But at a point, they probably would.
Yeah.
Eventually, run it into the ground. We're just at the peak of it now. Like the initial Disney takeover would have been a massive slump for most Star Wars fans.
Exactly. To be fair, there was a few games come out. There's that cartoon everyone liked.
The sequel trilogy.
Yeah,
that's the big slump. But but now we've got Mando and Book of Boba Fett, which are all sick.
The games are like
Rogue One's great.
Rogue One's amazing.
Solo's actually just pretty good.
Fallen Order.
Solo. And then we're getting Obi-Wan, so I think it's on like the rise. Did you get it?
So now the die has been cast. Not a fan of the sequel trilogy.
No, I am a fan. I've just said for most.
Yeah.
Star Wars fans are the worst, you know they are.
Oh, that anime, right? That Star Wars anime looks sick, right? The weapons and the animation and thing looks sick. And all the Star Wars fans are like, this looks shit. I'm like, the reason why Star Wars is how it is now is because you think that looks shit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Jam, Lord of the Rings.
Did you post that meme? I can't check, the Discord doesn't work. Did you post the meme in Discord? Or did I see it?
Star Wars fans, and the Star Wars fans. Yeah, that was me.
That's the best.
I was like, yeah, that's right.
That's true. I'm the one at the back.
Yeah, I'm also the one at the back. I think most of us in here are one at the back, but it just said on Twitter, I don't care.
Just watching Star Wars.
So I agree with neither of you, but come on, keep going.
Yeah.
But Jam, get on to a superior franchise, Lord of the Rings.
How dare you?
It's getting an anime from New Line Cinema and Warner Bros. Animation called Lord of the Rings: A War of Rohirrim. I think I've said that wrong, but at this point I don't care because
no one does.
Sadly. Set roughly 2 centuries before the events of J.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, the War of Rohirrim will explore the exploits of Helm Hammerhand, the King of Rohan, and the creation of Helm's Deep, the stronghold featured in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings: Two Towers. Bum, bum, bum. I mean, I'm not going to read anymore. I'm reading from Variety, by the way, and it is Adam B. Very. Jam, Lord of the Rings anime, was it going to do it for you?
No.
Would Steph watch this, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't know.
I'm going to ask her. Is she there?
I mean, she's downstairs.
Oh, don't go down. Don't bother her downstairs.
I don't know.
I'm curious.
I don't know. I think she'd be, if it was a book.
Yeah, she'd be all over it if it was a book. Guaranteed. But I'm not sure if she'd watch, because the Witcher anime, like quite a lot of people that like the Witcher show didn't watch the anime because anime is it's getting more popular day by day, but it is kind of a niche thing, and it's still at this point. I mean, I'm down with this. Kenji Kamiyama, who did Blade Runner, Black Lotus, Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, he is directing with Blade Runner, Black Lotus producer Joseph Shaw. Sorry, Joseph, I've ruined you. Ryan, go to a random person in the street and tell them the most popular anime now, and they'll have no idea what you're talking about. It's not niche to us, right? I'm not saying it's not niche to us. If you went to random, going in town, oh, do you watch Demon Slayer? To look at your cockeyed. That's what I'm saying. Jams, do you agree with me or not?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm one of them people, kind of.
Yeah. So do you know Demon Slayer?
I know Demon Slayer, and all the animes, but that's because of like G and U and Bishop and stuff like that.
Because you're in the zeitgeist of us lot. But if
and there's the two girls at my place watch Demon Slayer and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, so I hear it from them too.
Yeah, and obviously you got Johnny Bravo on My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia.
Oh,
things like that.
But when you go into the real fucking I meant niches that not to us, obviously, because it is what it is. But
to the muggles.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Anime's cool. No,
they'd have seen Dragon Ball Z, Ryan, probably.
Yeah. It's the greatest anime of them. Jam, Lord of the Rings trailer. It looks, people are pissed off.
I don't. I did. Yeah, I know that.
Because there's a woman in it, and there's people of colour in it, and I'm just like, you're so backwards. I mean, if you say, "Oh, it doesn't look good," the sets look a bit off, or you know, the
Well, you just don't get a good vibe.
Yeah, if you don't get a good vibe, that's fine. But if your vibe is put off because of characters like sex or like skin color or whatever, that we don't vibe with that shit, mate.
I understand what the problem. I honestly don't understand why it's a problem.
It's not. But I mean, if you go watch the trailer,
I don't know. You might have sent to me. So because I think someone was having to go at there being a black elf in the trailer. I believe there was. I'm not saying. Someone put on.
Jam, I hate to tell you this, elves aren't real.
I know, but some guy put, "Oh, there's no such thing as black elves."
Yeah.
This guy underneath, there are no such thing as white elves either. Prick.
Bam. And I'm gonna blow your mind now. In I say ancient times, back in the day when there was Greek soldiers walking around everywhere with the fucking spears and the shields and the hats, do you know how they raised morale? They had sex with each other. And I'm not joking.
Well, is that in the new Lord of the Rings?
Probably not. I'm just because I think Corey Barlog once was like,
yeah, right.
Because I think someone asked him, would you ever make Kratos gay? And obviously that sort of spiraled out of control a bit. And he just said in Greek mythology, like, soldiers did the deed with each other just to raise morale, and everyone's like, everyone's just went poof in a bit. He probably has had sex with man and what? You know what I mean? But anyway, moving on.
Specifically gay legion.
Exactly.
Do that in Lord of the Rings.
Exactly, mate.
Role. I'd love to see it.
Oh, don't. It'd be beautiful. It's not real, so why not? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But anyway, Jam, things that are real is the new Doctor Strange trailer. Have you seen this trailer?
I have seen the trailer.
Now, what do you think? I'm going to put a bit on screen for everybody.
I'll be honest with you. When I saw So Far From No Way Home, the end credits of No Way Home was the trailer for Doctor Strange 2. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I was exactly the same.
I wasn't. I did like the first Doctor Strange, but I wasn't seeming asked about the build up to this film until this trailer.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, it looks sick.
Yes. Now, why is that, Jam?
I mean, there's a lot of possibilities.
I'm not going to go into the rumors because I believe some are real.
Yeah, I know some of the rumors will be real, but I think like the Tony Stark one for Tom Cruise, I think that's fake.
Oh, come on. It'd be cool, though, because he was originally going to be Tony Stark, and that'd be so cool if it was.
I mean, I'd enjoy it.
Yeah, I think we're both not Tom Cruise's biggest fan, but that'd be cool.
Apparently, Tobey Maguire is supposed to show up again.
Again?
Yeah. I've heard the rumour of it.
Yeah.
But regardless, I think this film could either be a good little foot in the door for maybe the X-Men becoming the MCU.
Yeah. To be fair, yeah.
In their own universe kind of thing.
Yeah.
But hopefully it's going to be like that foot in the door rather than like, here's like the X-Men, here's the Fantastic Four, here's a new Iron Man, and we're going to see loads of them all the time. I think it'd be too much too soon.
I agree.
Marvel's slow, like you say, are slow burners, and I think they do that well. So I'm hoping they just keep.
Yeah. So rumor is also that Deadpool is in this film.
Oh yeah.
As well.
Apparently, the costume designer on Deadpool is the same costume designer in this.
Yeah, and Frank's in the background, and he posted a picture we shouldn't have posted as blah 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 blah, blah, blah whatever. I'll leave the rumors until it's factual. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it begs the question: how much is too much? Because that is definitely Charles Xavier, right? I think we both agreed that it is.
Yeah.
Charles
Steph
Xavier.
listened to it. I said, "Steph, do you know who that is?" She goes, "No." I said, "That's Patrick Stewart." She goes, "Is it?"
No, it isn't.
Professor X. No, it's not. I said, "Yes, it is." Doesn't sound like him.
Yes, it does. Does it not? I've seen a few people say this online. Like, it's definitely Patrick Stewart, right? We both agreed it's Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Holler in the chat if you think it's Patrick Stewart, and if you watch it on YouTube,
Patrick Stewart.
It's definitely Patrick Stewart, and and there's a lot of possibilities. I don't know enough about that. The lesser known Marvel characters. Like, obviously, I know. Forgotten the name. What's the thing?
Von Doom Victor Von Doom in Moon Knight. Do you think?
I'm in. No, I'm in. Swiftly, I'm in, mate. What's the octopus thing called?
I don't know.
Shumagorov. It's in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I've been playing it. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
That's how I know that person, and obviously, I know like little nods from the car. and it's like, cool. Yeah. And we're gonna get Silver Surfer now because I Silver Surfer's tremendous.
But like, if Chaos is right with Von Doom coming to Moon Knight, that means Fantastic Four will eventually appear.
Yeah, and obviously we need John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, otherwise I'm not watching it. Or don't awe me.
There's a small petition or a fan petition going around to make Raoul Coley Mr. Fantastic.
I also accept, but I don't think.
I don't think he would, but I'd love to.
No, he would. I don't think he would, but I don't think. I think a timing issue. I think he's busy on that new Netflix thing with the.
Yeah, I've seen
the fucking. What was it called?
Midnight Mass.
That's it. That dude's making a new thing, and he's in that again.
But yeah, John Krasinski was going to be Captain America. He lost out to Chris Evans, didn't he? So it'd be cool to see him coming in.
Yeah, and there's that Photoshop of Fantastic Four as John Krasinski, Emily Blunt, and I can't remember the other two, but that was good.
When was Von Doom teasing Moon Knight? I actually weirdly only watched. I text Jack yesterday. The first time I watched the Moon Knight trailer was yesterday.
Yeah.
The two trailers. I just said it sounded weird, like Oscar Isaac having the British accent.
Yeah, man. May the 6th it's out. Are you going to watch it, Doctor Strange?
Of course.
Ask me if I am.
Are you going to watch it? Yes, you are. Why aren't you going to watch it?
What happens 2 days earlier, Jam?
I mean, you got to get your priorities straight, Jack.
Well, yeah, but like, we're sat in the cinema.
Just give birth in the cinema.
Just book it all out. I was like, no, I'm sitting here. Sure.
Jade,
no,
hold
for those
on.
Who didn't know, my beautiful girlfriend drops.
Yeah, I mean, the Star Wars films don't go on that long.
To be fair, yeah, this is true.
Yeah,
this is true.
On the 4th of May, you're supposed to have a child, but you've got to watch all the Star Wars films.
Yeah,
Mando, Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah. And that should take us straight into May the 6th. Then it'll be text Jam, be like, not coming in today, mate. See you in a bit.
Exactly.
So I'll be on paternity by then, hopefully. So you never know. Anyway, Jam. Moving on. Speaking of the MCU, we will do our MCU rank thing
when we're a threesome.
When we're at least a threesome, I'm kind of hoping to get Dan in as well, so it might be cheeky foursome. But it is what it is. It's still in the oven, don't worry. We're still chilling. Now, Jam, my favourite part of the show.
What's that?
Charts. I wonder what's
Arceus
number one.
Is at the top.
You're saying Arceus, are you?
I'm saying Arceus.
Okay, cool. At the top. So you're right, it is Arceus, number one.
Arceus.
I'm going to put it on screen for everybody now. Are you ready? So, charts are from 10 to 1. It's Call of Duty Vanguard, Ring Fit Adventure, Minecraft Switch, Mario Party Superstars, GTA The Trilogy, the Definitive Edition has re-entered the charts at number 6, Animal Crossing New Horizons at 5, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at 4, FIFA 22 at 3, Dying Light 2 at 2, and Pokemon Legends Arceus
Shop
number 1. Jam. I'll put it on now, actually.
120.
Any surprises? Maybe GTA. No. Is GTA on sale? Is it? I always say that when there's a re-entry. GTA on sale.
It's just always there.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, all the usual suspects, Mario Kart, all there. Where are we now? So, Pokemon Legends Arceus once again took the top spot of the UK box chart sales for the 3rd consecutive week, despite a 45% drop in sales. So, it's still consistently selling boxed as well as you assume downloads as well. Right, did you download it? Let me know. Dying Light 2 had to settle for number 2 again for its 2nd week in the charts. Sales for the Techlands title only decreased 57% week on week, selling particularly well on PS5. 42% of all units shifted. And then it's usual suspects. But I need to do this Moonlight thing. Is it the new trailer? Swiftly,
no.
Sorry.
So, Swiftly.
But the first trailer?
Yeah, so first trailer. I know you're not going to be able to see this. So behind Oscar Isaac.
What timestamp is that?
129 is a box that says Von and then it's got a D next to it.
Oh shit, yeah. Mate.
Oh, that's eagle-eyed vision, that is.
NS is talking mad shit in our chat.
NS is
Oh,
talking
chat, sorry. You know what I mean?
Ty Olsen's in the season I'm watching. That's the guy I had a bet with at the bar in the
Did you win?
actual convention. Did I fuck with? He cheated. I had to buy him a beer.
So you bought who a beer?
As an actor in, he's a supporting actor in Supernatural for like 2 seasons, and I was at the bar, and he asked me to guess a girl's age. I got it wrong.
Well, you knew the girl, right?
And he got it right, and like he. So I was speaking to him online as well.
Yeah.
Weirdly, Chris is still friends with him. On Facebook, he made me a Facebook. I just didn't re-add him. And
why not?
But I went on his Twitter because he followed me and I followed him, and that girl on the timestamp had already sent him a picture of her ID to prove her age or something like that. I don't know. It was
I wonder why.
Stuff. But with everything scrubbed out, with all the.
I wonder why, Jam.
I wonder why. And I messaged him like, you cheated. And he's like, oh, next time I'll get you back. I was like, okay.
Won't be next time, will there?
I ain't seen it, obviously.
You're buzzing with that. Jam, I got January sales as well there from that was gamesindustry.biz. That was Marie Delisandri. This is Christopher Dring with the January sales. Are you ready for January sales?
Yes.
Are you buzzing? So I've got top 20 of January. I'm just going to put it on the screen. I'll do top 10. Number 1 is obviously Legends Arceus. We've got Assassin's Creed at 20, Rainbow Six Extraction 19. By the way, have you played that yet?
No.
Me neither. Whatever. Then we've got NBA, Lego Harry Potter, blah blah blah. So top 10 from 10. Minecraft Switch. Mario Kart 8 is 9. Uncharted at 8. That's not bad, to be fair. Spider-Man Miles Morales at 7. Formula 1 2022 at 6. Red Dead Redemption 2 at 5. Vanguard at 4. GTA 5 at 3. FIFA at 2. And Pokemon at 1. Sorry, that was like the intro again. Sorry if you're watching. But yeah, I mean, again, 2.29 million video games were sold in the UK last month. Buzzing.
Rookie numbers.
It's a drop of 10% over the same period last January. But there you go. Over in hardware, GfK panel data shows that nearly 122,000 games consoles were sold in UK during January, which is an 18% drop. Sorry, yeah, right, that was me. I pressed the wrong button and it did the intro again.
I was going to say, it's like, what the hell?
Mate,
take it from the top.
Some big sales there. But, Jam, we're 15 minutes in. Should we get cracking with the rundown?
Well, it's not big anyway, so...
Yeah, that's what she said. Jam, quickly, I was on my long term on Thursday, so you've had the weekend to think about it. You've had a couple of days now after Nintendo Direct last Wednesday. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
You still hyped?
It was a Smashless Direct. Yeah. I've seen Directs with Smash in it, and it was much worse than this one.
Yeah, I agree.
Fire Emblem characters really showed us.
To be fair,
there's quite a few things to look forward to.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, if you like JRPGs and like, what was the other thing? Why's my head gone? Like sports games, kind of. All bases were covered-ish.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like Splatoon was there. Like obviously,
older games being ported.
Mario Strikers, mate. Let's fucking go.
I can't wait.
I can't fucking wait. June the whatever it fucking is, mate. Getting slapped. We're doing a club.
Or 8th, something like that. Yes, we are.
Mate, just fucking. It's about the E3 slot in it, ish. Is that week? So yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, Zelda 3. Don't fucking. I'm ready, mate. Telling Jam. So swear down. At work, you keep September calendar clear, mate. I need a few days off. You know what I'm saying? The duties.
No one cares.
So, she's relatively happy. How peaceful it was to have a direct and not have fucking. Why not the end of September? Mate, I swear to God, Ryan. I swear down. I don't
know. The day. Book the time off. Find out the release date. Book it off.
Don't go Sweden. Never mind Sweden. Xenoblade Chronicle Freeze out. I can just do whatever. Mate, ring them up. Like, we've got to change it. JT needs it off for Xenoblade 3. Where you go to Sweden? Stockholm. But I mean, how peaceful it was to have a direct without the fucking Smash nonsense in it. I love Smash Brothers, don't get me wrong. I love the speculated, but
Twitter was always great afterwards.
It's the fucking meltdowns of people. But before it was just shut up, mate. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. But happy with that for the next couple of months. And then the question before we move on to the good
Ryan's
stuff.
going to Sweden to see Sam Winchester.
That is why I'm about that, mate. I'm about that.
Crowley calls Sam Moose.
Right, cool, mate. Sweden's. I won't go Scandinavia, so like Norway or Finland or Sweden somewhere, because it looks cool. Jam, question: do we see Breath of the Wild 2 this year? Is it out this year?
No,
I don't think we do either. Yeah. I'm very conservative about that. I'm not sure it's going to hit this year. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I think we'll see it this year. And we may even get a release date of this year, but I don't think it'll hit it. Mate, I'm in. But I'm busy. Playing Xenoblade 3. You fit the wrong month, Brian. Do you know what I mean? Jam, should we crack on?
Yeah. Well, actually, I will say this.
Go on.
Like, Dan asked me this, a guy at work said to me, what games are you on your list of, like, you must have this year? And we've got Elden Ring, we've got Horizon coming out. And I don't care about them.
Why?
And then like, a week ago, if you asked me, I'm like, Lego Star Wars, that's it.
Now you got Mario Strikers. You get
even Switch Sports is on my
Nintendo Switch Sports. To be fair, you got that Switch Sports. You've got
Portal.
Portal again.
I'd probably only get that when I go on holiday, so I can play it all the way.
I've got it
on PS3 and things like that. So.
I'm about Elden Ring, mate.
No one likes it. No one cares.
I didn't pick the month, Ryan, by the way. You watched it with me. Jam. Question.
What?
Well, I'll crack on. So very busy today, mate. Don't know if you've seen, over the weekend, I think it was Sunday night, Monday morning, Capcom shoved up a website.
Oh, they did.
Capcom-games.com/countdown. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, all our non-binary friends, where are we now? Go on that. If you be so kind. I'll put it on the screen for you, don't worry if you can't be asked. And it's just a countdown. It's 5 days, 9 hours. I'll show you. I'm not lying to you, I'll show you. Boom, there it is. That's all the website is. And a bit of a blurb at the bottom and all that nonsense. Nothing really gives it away. Now, Jam.
Yeah.
Question. What could possibly be the countdown that is... What is this website?
Reverse 2.
Reverse 2. Turn up the gamma. It was turn up the gamma. Hang on. Wait there.
Why are you trying to get some sneaky things in there? So this metal thing here, it's not Street Fighter.
You don't think it's Street Fighter?
Not at all.
Even though it... But you're a Street Fighter though, right? You agree with that?
Would. Well, they've only just finally released the last thing for Street Fighter 5. They might want to sit in that for a year, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, they could announce it, then announce this.
Maybe it's not ready.
In a year's time. I don't think that's Street Fighter. Unless this is completely not on theme at all. Then it could be. Beautiful Joe.
No.
Mega Man.
No. Mega Man X9, right? I would bite your hand off, but no. My assumption...
I think it's too soon for another Resident Evil.
This is where...
Unless it's DLC.
This is where it could potentially be DLC for Village, or I think this is where we see Resi 4 remake, potentially.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because there's been a lot of smoke about that. But speaking of Resident Evil 4 remake... It
might not be Devil May Cry.
I don't think... I mean, it's very vague and just bland. The time... I can't, like, put it towards... Like, I thought that font's in Resident Evil, or that artwork's in Resident Evil.
Yeah, it's very
blah.
Might
But
hit a few boxes.
Jam, if I may, Fanbyte. You may know them. They were the ones that did the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 leak a few months ago. Do you remember us talking about that? And Jenna Coleman dropped the bombshell. I was like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. That is Jenna Coleman in the trailer, by the way. Fuck you lot. Go and ask Steph if it's Jenna Coleman. She'll be like, who's that? What? I don't know who that is. That's not her. Yes, it is. Anyway, Fanbyte done a report on Resident Evil 4 Remake. Are you ready? I can't find the thing. There it is. Sorry, everybody. And it's from Imran Khan. Talk about this. I'm reading from the belly. He's done a nice summary for us. He says, Imran Khan says, the village scene and a decent portion of the game take place at night now. Jan, how do you feel about
that? That's fine.
Yeah.
It's Resident Evil.
Scarier and inspired by the Resident Evil 4 betas. Now, I don't know if you're not... I say not a lot of people know this. Everyone knows this. Resident Evil 4 started development about 3 or 4 times. Something like that. They restarted it about at least twice. Maybe 3 times. I'm just pulling numbers out of my ass. I don't know the exact number, but they did restart it numerous times. And if you go back and watch like the reveals and shit, you can see it's a lot slower and a lot Resident Evil 2 and 3-ish in its movement and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think they're going back-ish to there. Ada's campaign will be expanded and possible reveal early 2022. Cue countdown.
Yeah.
And obviously Resident Evil 4... To be fair though, question. If it is Resident Evil 4... If it is Resident Evil 4, just stick with me. Why not just say, yo, what up? Resi 4 gameplay next week. Son of a bit.
Just want to add a bit of theatre, don't they?
Yeah, but what if the theatre... This is what I'm worried about. What if the theatre is everyone... See, everyone puts stuff into their heads that they think it's going to be, then gets mad at Capcom for not delivering the stuff they never promised them.
It could be a red herring. This might not be Resi 4, and then they might, in a few months' time, go, here's Resi 4.
So, we'll do the thing. Obviously, because when you point a camera at me, my head just sieves out, and if the camera wasn't pointing at me, I'd be able to name out 5 million Capcom franchises, but you know how it is. I'm on the spot a bit, so I'm going to cheat.
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Beautiful Joe. Mega Man.
It's not going to be Beautiful Joe. I'd love it to be Beautiful Joe. Clip this right now, and if it's Beautiful Joe, I'll give you a $5. I won't give you a $5. I won't.
I thought of my head where I can't do more Capcom games.
Capcom. Exactly. Onimusha. What are you saying about Onimusha?
No.
No? Right, okay. Wikipedia. Well, thank you very much. Any chance of Mega Man?
No, Mega Man wouldn't be a
chance?
massive work. I'm not saying it's not worth counting down to, but this game is going to be much bigger than Mega Man has fan base. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Mega Man does have its like fans, but I think it's not Resident Evil seller, it's not Monster Hunter seller, it's not
Dino Crisis.
Can you imagine actually? Just imagine the scenes, mate.
Ace Attorney.
I don't again, mate. Ghosts and Goblins. Final Fight, Dead Rise.
Monster Hunter. How do we forget about Monster Hunter? I know it's not going to be Monster Hunter.
I don't think it will be Monster Hunter either. Because they've got Rise thingy soon. Dragon's Dogma.
No.
Maximo. No.
It's definitely not Monster Hunter NS. Did you say Monster Hunter?
Again, we're back to Street Fighter.
I'm going up. I can't see you saying Monster Hunter. Lies.
You're liar. Darkstalkers.
Final Fight.
I don't think so. I think it's. Could it be Marvel vs. Capcom?
No, don't do that to me. But no,
could it be, Jam?
Marvel are hitting it big now. Like they ain't gonna just like lend their name to anybody. Can Capcom afford to do that?
I mean, it's a bit of both in it. I think it's all in.
I know, but Capcom would make the game, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I believe so. Well, I mean, there's been a big campaign last year of free MVC2. Perhaps it. Obviously, I don't think they do this for MVC2. I think it would just be, we give in, we sorted something out, There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Personally, I think it's Resident Evil or Street Fighter. If I had to pick, I'd say Resident Evil.
Yeah, I'd say Resident Evil. Aesthetically, it looks Resident Evil.
Yeah, because aesthetically, that is the one it could lend itself to the most, I believe.
Or Dino Crisis.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be.
But even then, I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. We'll see. I mean, I'm intrigued to see Resident Evil 4 remake, because how do you remake perfection, Jam? You know what I mean?
That's the thing, yeah. Like 2 and 3, fair enough, you remade it, but 4's
Yeah.
so
4's...
good anyway. Remaster it, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, did a thingy. There's that HD version as well, which people have spent time doing, which looks good. I say for HD, I think it's 4K. I'm not sure. I think it might be 4K. Oh, 5.3. You never know. But Jam, anything to add?
No.
Can I move on?
Yes.
Jam.
I'm blinded.
Question.
Yes.
Well, statement really. Cyberpunk 2077 might actually be worth playing now.
I know, I've heard.
As today they did a live stream. I won't bore you with the logistics, but in this live stream they did say that the next generation update is going live today on PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC as well, if your PC is that much inclined to do so. But I don't think my PC could hit 4K, 700 million frames a second, all that shit. But we'll crack on. Nah. Sorry. Do you reckon they'll throw the PR, the QA under the bus when it launches in a fucking state?
Probably.
I won't fuck. The streets don't forget, mate.
The streets don't
The streets
forget.
never forget.
That's why I got 4
That
hours in it.
stupid video. I'm like, fuck you, mate. I wasn't even that. It wasn't horrific. When the build I played on PC, my PC was alright. Wasn't horrific, but I saw the PlayStation. I saw all the shit. I'm like, I'm not having this, mate. Fuck you lot. But anyway, we'll go on. Obviously, Nebelian has been a legend and just condensed it because it is. I don't know if you opened the website and looked at it, Jan, but it is quite the patch notes or list of upgrades, and I'm still scrolling. There you go.
Is it we just built the game again?
Basically, we gave you the alpha. Now here's the finished product. It's basically the gist I'm getting. I'm not going to read all this to you because it's only an hour and a half show. Do you know what I mean? So we'll crack on. So I'm going to put these up actually on the screen for everybody. So Nebelian was kind enough to rummage through these updates.
Especially for us.
Yeah, man. Rob's just messaged me, everybody. He just said he's not been feeling well for a few days. So hope he gets better. But we'll crack on. We'll do God's work here, mate. You know what I mean? So, here we are. Cyberpunk 27. Next upgrade gameplay. I'm not going to put it on. But you get the gist. The comparison, there's all these charts here. Do you know what makes me laugh, Jam?
What's that?
On the PS5 and Xbox Series X, it says FPS performance mode at 60 frames per second at 4K with small and rare frame drops. I'm like, that just makes me laugh. I don't know why. And it's out now. So there is all this shit. I'm just going to read this bit here because I'm not reading that whole thing. So next gen exclusive, added ray trace local light shadows, implemented native achievement support on next gen consoles. Note that as the next gen version has a different SKU, PlayStation trophies obtained and backward compatibility will not be transferred. Xbox achievements will automatically appear on the new version using smart delivery feature. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Ray tracing modes, all that shit's there. And so on. But it's all here. I'm just going to scroll through it. I'm not going to read it. But you can imagine the state the game was in.
We saw videos of it.
We did. And it's just... I don't know how they thought they'd get away with it. I mean, they are going to get away with it. Do you know what I mean? But
they kind of have.
To be fair, yeah. Everyone's buzzing about it. Like, if you want to play it, more power to you. I'll be playing Le Mans, mate. I'll be catching them Mon all day long.
Arceus.
But Jam, do you have anything to add on Cyberpunk? Are you going to go back in? Ever?
I don't know.
Maybe one
when
day.
I haven't got a backlog and things I want to play. Like,
trust
okay.
me, like I've stopped tracking. You've always got something to play.
I know.
I promise you. Even just 5 minutes here.
Even though I need to play that, it's not on my list. I don't have an urgency to go, I must play that.
NS is not impressed. Okay, we'll move on. Speaking of the Mon, Jam. You've not played Arceus, have you? So you don't worry, mate. A hidden modern day room in Pokemon Legends Arceus has been found. This is Jordan Midler at VGC. Now, Jam.
What?
This is what I'm saying. Ryan, congratulations, got shiny shinks. As you remember, Jam, I'm going to spoil the first 5 seconds of Arceus for you. I'm sorry. Is that okay?
I wanted to buy it.
Yeah. You still enjoy the game, but you start the game and you get zapped back into what appears to be. I'm not finished it, but you appear to be zapped back in time to the Hisui region, which eventually becomes Sinnoh, which is Gen 4, right? And my theory, Ryan, no spoilers, please. Everybody, no spoilers. But my theory is that you played the protagonist from Diamond and Pearl, older but gone back in time. That's my theory. And I think it's everyone's theory, to be fair. But looking at this room now, I'm going to put it on the screen for everybody. So, Jordan Midler, who says, in a video posted to YouTube, user Faz shows off the environment, which is only accessible via third-party software and PC. Now, this is 2 seconds. So, this is the video. I'm not sure if you can see that. Can you see that properly? But there's this room with the Switch, the nice big TV. What's it appears to be an iPad thing there.
It's a massive Switch.
It's a fucking dock-off Switch, mate. Obviously, the clipping's broken all this room, so you can just walk through everything. From what I've seen, so we assume, is this unused assets, or is this where the player is at the beginning when they get zapped back in time? I don't know. I assume there's going to be DLC for this game.
Yeah, there will be.
So maybe
such an idiot. I just tried closing the advert on your stream. Just tried clicking the X.
Mate, what are you doing? And I mean, yeah, like I said, the clipping's broke. I think it's in some random, like, I don't know how he gets to it, but do you know what I mean? It's in the air, and you can't really get to it. Is this unused assets? Or was this planned as part of the main story, or whatever? I'm not sure. But you know, Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield got DLC. I assume this sort of fastest selling Pokemon game on Switch, so I assume this is going to get DLC. You know what I'm saying?
Would imagine so.
So, are you going to get this? Remind me. I ask you every week. I'm sorry.
Probably.
When you go on holidays, kind of thing, yeah.
And then when I've got time away from other video games and other consoles.
You've got dope ass video games to play. You can't be wasting your time playing dope ass video games. First world problems,
exactly.
mate. It is what it is. I mean, we got Elden Ring next week. I need to finish this game by next week because Elden Ring's out.
0.
I've got fucking
0.
Yeah. So I imagine this is. I don't know. It could just be unused assets, though, and I think the DLC is going to go in a different direction. But from where the story's going and what's happening, it's plausible that it is DLC and it's going to be extra content. But we'll see. Only time will tell if we see that shit. Destiny 2 Witch Queen. Dicks out, mate. Too much shit to do, not enough time to do it, mate. You have to tell Jamie we're only working 4 days a week. Too many video games to play, to be playing 5. To be working 5. Well, 4 days a week, 10 or 11 hours a day. We'll be fine. Don't worry.
What do you mean? 4 days a week, 2 hours a day?
Just fucking start work off. Too many video games to be pissing about at work, mate. Jam. Oh, that's good. I missed that.
That's good. I missed that. What?
Game Pass. New extras. Quiet month. Most of the shit is either for a specific audience or like an added version of what's already there. So, you know what I mean? Forgive me if I've retreaded my steps, but I'm just going to go on to this now. We're going to put it on the screen. So, coming soon, Mass Effect, like whatever it is, edition on cloud, which is already on PC and console. Lawn Mowing Simulator, probably the greatest game of all time on console. Some baseball nonsense on console. That hand egg bollocks you all like on console and PC. Alice Madness Returns is coming to PC now. It's only on console at the minute, which is makes me happy that I can play it on PC. Galactic Civilizations 3 is on PC. RoboQuest is on PC, and Total Warhammer, whatever it is, 3 on PC. Some elf nonsense. Jam, I know the answer. Nothing. So, Mass Effect is today, right? Yeah, now available on cloud. Coming soon, 17th is Lawnmower, Madden, Total War, Warhammer 3. RoboQuest is 22nd. Galactic Civilizations, Super Mega Baseball 3. Alice Madness is 22nd and 24th. Alice Madness Returns is 28th. And Battlefield Bad Company 2 PC is available now, in case you missed it. And leaving Game Pass, which is just as important.
Go back.
Battlefield Bad Company 2 is available on EA Play on PC. Apparently that's added a couple of days ago. I'm not sure.
Must be because I haven't seen it.
Maybe I'm all about Bad Company. You know I'd fucking buzz off a Bad Company. Never mind this shit you like. The 2042 nonsense. Get Bad Company 3 on the go. I'm in. You got yourself a purchase, EA. You heard it here first. Anyway, leaving Game Pass. Or just as important, touch controls. Game Pass Ultimate. These are the games that add in touch controls. Dreamscaper, Firewatch, Lake, The Pedestrian, Yakuza Remastered 3 and 4. No, but it's not NS. It's not Bad Company. It's just a half-arsed bit of content, right?
It's Rebel Company at best.
We don't want that shit, mate. Give me a campaign with all them fucking bad boys in it, I'm in. Got the fucking seriousness, which was Bad Company 2. We don't want that shit, mate. We just want the root and toot and Yahoo! Cowboys.
That box just moved. Do you remember that advert, the trailer? I think that box moved.
It's the greatest video game of all time. Leaving Game Pass, which is just as important, Jam, if you ask me. So March the 1st. No. Oh, hang on, that's interesting. Titanfall will be leaving EA Play for console and PC on March 1st. So, there you go. But leaving show 8th for February. Hypnospace Outlaw, Cloud Console PC. Killer Queen Black, Cloud Console. Stealth Inc. 2, Cloud Console. And 2 Hulu and Nights, Cloud Console and PC.
May as well cancel my Xbox game.
May as well, mate. Fucking get rid of it. They should be on sale. They're usually on sale. And last but not least, if I can move on, Jam, you got anything to add? No. Platinum CEO says he wouldn't dismiss acquisition offers as long as our freedom is respected. This is obviously Andy Robinson from VGC.
Line, then.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be down with that. I have no problem with...
Leave them alone. Why do they need to be bought?
Yeah, I mean, if they're... The only reason I champion companies being bought if they are struggling and they need the... Like Housemarque would...
I suppose, yeah.
Housemarque would, like, after Next Machina sort of didn't perform well sales-wise, you know, the purchase from Sony was probably necessary. If you watched the name of the game yet?
No.
It's great, man. You need to watch it. It's so good. But anyway, moving on. Back to this. Speaking to VGC, following his recent promotion to president and CEO, Atsushi Inaba was asked about the consolidation in the games industry and about the acquisitions and shit. And he responded by saying, the most important thing for us is to have the freedom to make the games that we want to make, which is standard, right? Yeah. There's weird, crazy minds at Platinum Games.
I can imagine it's disheartening if you've got, let's say you are one of these companies with ideas and then someone buys you out and said, all this shit, no,
fuck this off. It's like how I always say, I love Gears of War, Jam. You know that, right?
No. Hardly ever heard you mention.
Exactly. So, the studio that now makes Gears of War was originally called Black Tusk, right? And then Microsoft acquired them and said, right, fuck that name off. You're now called the Coalition, and all you're doing is making Gears of War. Can you imagine get in there and just be like, fuck's sake.
Yeah, I'd have been bored making that too.
Alright, you know what I mean? Though I know you're taking the piss, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know
when it's like you've got all these ideas, it's like you're just restricted to Gears of War.
Yeah.
What if you got ideas for like an open world RPG kind of Gears of War one day? Maybe, probably not, but maybe.
Yeah.
Then he's saying that is the worst thing that could happen to Platinum or to anyone really, is to restrict them to just make our shit that we want you to make. Don't. As a creative yourself, Jam, as well. I imagine some corporate prick coming was just like, make me a logo. When you make them a beautiful logo, and you're like, I don't want that one. I want a shit one.
Yeah.
People that work in design and shit will know what I'm talking about. That happens all the time.
That's happened to me before.
Yeah. I mean,
actually, no. I did something for someone, and they wanted white printed on the background of really light pink. I'm like, you're not going to see shit. Just a white, like, scribe writing as a logo on a light pink background. Like, you can see it on a PC screen fine. If you print that, you ain't seeing anything.
Did you print it?
Yeah, I printed it.
And did you show it?
Gave it to him. But I printed it darker as well and said, look at the difference. And they went, no, I want the light one. So, okay, whatever.
Yeah. They sorted an Nessa stream out, right?
They had it. Pardon?
Sorted an Nessa stream out. Did you?
Oh, yeah, I did I did some...
Ryan.
Banners and stuff.
Ryan.
Banners. Yeah, banners.
Let's just say, Ryan, I acquired those episodes. That did you ever? Don't Ryan. My monitor's class, and I was like, I think that's a sword, and then that was shite. Right, because I know Jam loves Game of Thrones, but I mean, yeah, fair play, Platinum. They just do what they need to do. I think they just get by. They have to make all these licensed shit. So the Transformers game, the Legends of Korra game, like we were saying, the Turtles game. Did you play that Turtles game?
What Turtles game?
The Platinum game
one. No.
We'll see. I not played it, but it looked alright. But I mean, it looked. Excuse me, but Jam. That's all I've got time for, mate.
It is.
You got anything to add?
We made it last.
We did. That's what she said. You've got anything to add, mate?
Anything? No.
Any unpopular opinion? Anything at all?
No, not I can think of.
You're all buzzing, mate. Right, Jam, have you got a forgotten gem or do you want me to go? On my fault.
I did have one. Do you remember when you got? I got one, and I'll remember that. Guess what?
You've forgotten it.
Yeah.
Right, what was it? Somewhere that you watched on Gemma's channel?
No. It's something I own, but
you've done Guitar Man. You can't do that one, mate.
What can I do? Guitar Man Lives. No.
You played Guitar Man Lives.
What? No, I haven't. I said, can I do that?
Do what you want.
No, I'm not doing that. I can't remember. I think I want to do it anyway because I know I haven't done it.
What?
The original SimCity. Well, not the original. The SNES SimCity.
SimCity.
Remember this. Love this game.
Right, why'd you like...
Fuming with the natural disasters on.
SimCity.
I just like building
the SNES one, sorry.
Buildings, yeah.
Did you play the 2013 re-release? Oh, fuck's sake.
No.
So, yeah, the dudes in Smash, only the assist trophy, innit? The thing.
The mayor.
Yeah, the mayor.
Never played Sim Farm or Sim World.
No, I never played them.
SimCity. And the Sims, obviously.
Obviously, everyone played the Sims, mate.
You played the Sims.
I did play the Sims. Jam, another advert. Give me a second. So when did you first play this game? When did it first come out, or?
I don't.
Why is this an 8-hour video?
When I was very little.
When you were very little.
Mate. Between 5 and 12.
5 and 12.
5 and 10. Something like
Look at that. Look at the foliage, mate.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, it was just cool. I don't. There wasn't a great deal like it at the time. I think it was all platformers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
It was sick.
It was fucking tremendous, mate.
Get rid of the advert.
The advert's gone on it.
The bottom
Why? That's not an advert. That's part of the game.
Oh, is it?
No, it's not.
Don't remember that.
They're still there now. Go away. But I mean,
Remember this game.
I was too young to realise the point of it, and then when Theme Hospital come
I
round,
think I was too young. I just like building.
yeah. Then when Theme Hospital come down and Theme Park and shit like that, I was like, okay, I get these games now.
Yeah.
A bit more. Well, I didn't play this one a great deal, to be honest. I did play it, but I didn't play it a great deal. And it did take me a while to understand what was going on. And to the untrained eye, looks,
Godzilla in and stuff. It was sick.
yeah, look at the foliage there, mate.
The glorious foliage.
Oh, look at it all go. Oh, mate, we're buzzing. But, Jam, we had a great time with Sin City, mate.
It's a great game.
But the real question is how much is it worth?
Like 30 quid.
You're supposed to.
Let's go.
Right, you ready? So, yeah, you can get an unboxed. Well, to be fair, yeah, right, it's free on PC. Ryan, everything's free on PC. If you know where to look. I do not condone piracy. Don't do anything like that. Go and buy stuff. Yeah, boxed, complete, sealed at one end. Since SimCity, £30.
There you go. Nailed it.
Yeah. Buy the cartridge for less than a tenner. Mint collectors. Here we go. Some fucking bollocks on here. Mint collectors. 174 notes. Oh,
No.
yeah, to be fair, it is fine. To be fair. 100 and why is it 174 quid? It's not even been graded. If it was graded, I would have told you to fuck off. But it's not even been graded.
Was it sealed?
No, was it fuck sealed? He's got to
Yeah.
open these fucking piss. No way, mate.
Yeah, they're absolutely not that much money.
Says box complete. $29.95.
You have to be careful then, people, because the box is mint condition, but it's a repro box.
Yeah, mate. You know, mate. Oh god. But SimCity, Jam. Thank you for that. I appreciate SimCity a lot. Did you play the new one? Did you tell me? Okay.
No, I just realised what my. Never mind. I'll save it for next time.
Do you want to do it now, quick, or
No.
save it? Yeah,
I'll
okay,
just-
cool.
I'll save it.
You do me a favour. You write it down.
Yeah.
SimCity. I think it was me anyway this week. Now. You did Yoda stories last time.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Sorry, I'll go next. Or if you want to do
You will.
your
You go
thing,
next.
you want. You do what you. Mate, I'm down for whatever. But James, thanks so much for joining me. I'm going to go have fish and chips now. Can't wait.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips. There's a bitch and chippy somewhere. I don't know where it is. I don't know where anything is.
It's somewhere.
Round here somewhere. We don't care, mate. Jan, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it very much. Everyone watch on YouTube. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share with your friends, do all that good stuff. Tell Jam that SimCity is a pile of shite.
How dare you?
Don't tell them that because you'd be wrong. But
How dare you?
and then just if you ever get 5 minutes, jump in the chat with us every Tuesday and Thursday at. I always say, should we start at 8 o'clock to give us a bit more time after work? But we never do.
No, 7:30 is fine.
7:38ish.
We've run into Discord not working, so
Yeah, yeah. So 7:38ish thereabouts on Twitch. You've got to follow
it
there
just
as well.
works now. By the way,
Of course it does. We're back on Discord next week, so you won't see me down here, Jam's screen.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll be back Thursday. Jam, are you going to be here?
I don't know. It might be another trip to my mother's again.
Okay, cool. Right, so at least me. I'll give you some sort of content, whether it's a plus or if Rob or Dan or whatever's with me or whatever. We'll figure something out. But until then, keep it casual and peace. See you in a bit, guys.
See you later.
Bam.